Hi, my name's Jennifer Myers, and this is my friend Janice Gebhardt, and we want to welcome you. We're so excited that you're here because we have some really awesome information, quick but awesome information to share with you tonight. And really, the bottom line is I think everybody wants to feel great and meet our full potential, but many people don't know how to do that. And honestly, nature is the answer because nature has the power to restore and revitalize our bodies at a very, very deep level. And it doesn't have to be complicated. As a matter of fact, it's not complicated. It's simple. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. You don't have to revamp your kitchen and overhaul anything. Um, you know, Truthfully and sadly, unfortunately, we live in a very toxic world. And we are surrounded by all kinds of different toxins that come from all kinds of different places. And I mean, you can see some of the things that our bodies are stressed from on a daily basis. And I think that most people in this environment just get overloaded. And what happens is these toxins accumulate in our bodies. They accumulate in our muscles, in our joints, in our tissues, especially our fat tissues, in our liver, especially the liver. And what happens then is that leads to poor health and disease. And, let's face it, in our busy and hectic lifestyles today, it can be easier to go for the not so healthy, fast and convenient and boxed and processed foods, right? It's kind of seductive because we're all busy. So we're all being bombarded by these chemicals and not great ingredients every day. And that's why it's so important that we cleanse. And, I know that many of you know that when you go on a diet, a typical diet, often what happens is people lose weight and then they rebound and actually put on more weight than they had to start with. And we call that yo-yo dieting. Well, this really shows why that happens, because when you have toxins and you have impurities in your body's smart. And so what happens is your body will enrobe those toxins in fat to protect your body against the impurity. Then what happens is you go on a diet and the fat gets burned off, but the toxins remain, and now they're in a higher concentration. So guess what your body does to react to that? Your body puts more fat on and enrobes those toxic cells again, and you're rebounding, and often you end up with even a higher fat, problem than you had before you started. So the yo-yo dieting does not work. I think most people know that. That's why it's so important that we cleanse as we improve our diet, okay? Because then what happens with the cleanse, you're giving the body the nutrients it needs to be successful, and your body is shedding those impurities. It's ridding itself and removing those impurities and toxins the same time that you're eating better foods. So what happens at the end then is that you've got less fat, you've got more muscle, which is a better body composition and very important, and you don't have any of that rebound effect. And you are feeling great. So this is just an overall picture of how you want to address cleansing. And the liver is probably the biggest organ and hugest player in the detox process. Okay, so your liver does all hundreds of important things. Here's just a few of them, like cleaning your blood. It is your factory for protein and cholesterol. This is where you excrete waste and via the bile. Okay, regulating blood clotting happens here, your immune system. So it's a very, very important organ, and you really need to take care of it. And that's why we really need to do a cleanse. We need to do this periodically. Cultures all around the world do regular cleansing, especially with the season changes. And Americans aren't as tuned into that, but it's really, really important just to get us back to center and give us a reboot. So Janice and I want to introduce you to a very simple and very gentle detox drink that we are absolutely loving. And, again, this is not about starving yourself or depriving yourself in any way. We don't count calories. We're just adding a drink. And literally, as you start this, you can start to say goodbye to inflammation, to excess weight, to lackluster appearance, and you can say hello to having more energy, to having glowing skin, to improving your digestion, your sleep. I mean, literally, you're guzzling your way to good health. So, Janice, would you jump in here? I'd love for you to share your story.
Sure. My detox story actually goes back to about 14 years ago. I had four very young children at home. I was overall healthy, but I was overwhelmed and absolutely exhausted. And Jennifer helped me to understand that I could begin flooding my body with fruits and vegetables via Juice Plus. And I added a complete shake every day. We're going to talk about those a little bit later on. But what I noticed when I added those healthier ingredients into my body every single day was, firstly, I stopped walking into rooms trying to remember why I had gone in there. It really lifted that whole fog that motherhood had brought on. I had a lot more energy. I noticed that I could put my kids down for a nap, and I didn't need that soda to stay awake. I could sustain my own energy. It really balanced me hormonally and emotionally. I became a lot more patient and I was just a kinder, more gentle, nicer person to be around. And it really gave me the energy to make me feel like exercising again. And all of those things helped me to lose a lot of weight. I actually lost about 4 dress sizes in probably 6 to 9 months time. And that was 14 years ago. And my weight has really stayed the same since then. I haven't done that whole yo-yo dieting thing that Jennifer was talking about. And that's what comes from fueling your body with good whole foods. So we know that we want to drink a lot of water every day. And we're going to talk specifically about a detox drink. And you want to make sure, especially while you're doing this detox, that you want to drink a lot of water, because that water is what's going to carry those toxins out of your body. As they get released from those fat cells, you need a lot of water every single day to help carry those out. And the first level of this cleanse is just squeezing lemon into your water twice a day. So you'll make sure that you have 2 full glasses of water and squeeze some lemon in it. This is super easy, and it's a great way to guzzle your way to health because we all know that lemon boosts immunity. It balances your pH. It's going to help flush out that waste. It's great for weight loss, and it actually is a blood purifier. The next level of the detox includes drinking this cranberry cider 3 times a day. And this cider, you can see the recipe here. If you choose to do this, the person who invited you into this detox will give you the recipe. So don't feel like you need to write it down right now. But the cider drink is a little tart, as you can tell from the ingredients. But as you drink it 3 times a day, you actually grow to really enjoy it. Now let's look at some of the health benefits of the other ingredients. We've taken a look at lemons and water, which are in the cranberry cider. Cranberries themselves are very, very healthy. You can read on this sheet all of the things that they do. I knew that they treated urinary tract infections. They actually help prevent those, but I didn't necessarily realize that they had all of these benefits. And I love number 7 there, the anti-aging properties. Nobody wants to age any faster than we have to. One important thing that you'll want to do as you're shopping for the ingredients for this cranberry cocktail is make sure you get pure cranberry juice. Read the actual ingredients list and make sure it doesn't include any other fruit juices or any other sugars. And then the last ingredient is apple cider vinegar. It has so many benefits. I keep some on hand all the time just for a lot of these things. It prevents the flu, dissolves kidney stones, regulates your pH balance, can relieve heartburn and gout, helps in weight loss. It can help with arthritis, lower your cholesterol and blood pressure, removes nail fungus. It soothes bug bites, removes warts, prevents acne, and relieves yeast infections. Who would have known? So here's a suggested daily schedule with this cranberry cocktail, as I call it. You'll start off your morning with the cranberry detox drink. And one thing to note is you want to drink that before you brush your teeth in the morning because it tastes really bad after toothpaste. Trust me, I know. Then you'll want to have a healthy breakfast. We recommend a complete shake. And you'll have a mid-morning detox drink, then a healthy lunch, a before dinner detox drink, and then a healthy dinner.
And Janice, I have found that it works great and it's easiest if I mix up a batch for the whole day for Sean and I. And you can see I just had this out on my cabinet yesterday. And actually, to be really specific, because my mornings are so busy, so what I do in that picture is I make 3 drinks for both of us. So there's six in that picture. And I make it mid-morning. And so that the next morning, it's already ready because that's our busy time, right? Lots of stuff going on in the morning. So then I can just pour it. And after things die down a little bit, then I make the next pitcher for the second and the third drink, and then enough for the next morning. And you can also put these in water bottles. So you can pre-make it. And if somebody, needs to go to work or something like that, you can take it on the go in a water bottle. So let's talk for just a second what symptoms that could possibly happen when you improve your diet. And this is such a gentle cleanse. I seriously doubt that anybody's going to have, kind of a detox reaction, but it's possible that it could. And so I just want to talk about this real quickly. This is from an article by Dr. Stanley Bess, and I think it's excellent. I've had this for years and years. When the food you ingest is of higher quality than the tissues from which the body is made, the body discards the lower quality tissues to make room for the higher quality materials to make healthier tissues, right? Our body is so smart. And it's a process called retracing. The symptoms experienced during retracing are a part of the healing process. They are not deficiencies. Do not treat them with stimulants or drugs. These symptoms are constructive. So some of the detox symptoms that people might get, and this happens like if somebody started a juicing program or started eating a raw fruit and vegetable program. Sometimes when people add Juice Plus to their diet, if they haven't had a good diet, they might experience some of these retracing symptoms. They might have, some mild headaches or digestive things going on. But again, this is such a gentle cleanse. I don't think you will have any. But if you do, yay, because guess what? People buy, expensive packages at health spas and things like that to get that result. So it means it's working. Don't be afraid of it. So really, you guys, I want to just encourage you to go for this. Okay, just go for it. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. It's such a simple way that just from a drink like this, you can, like we said, just sip your way to better health and feeling better. So we really want to encourage you to do this. And we have some different levels. So let's say that you want to do the drink, but then you also, because we recommend you do the drink for about 10 to 12 days. That's it. And then you want to rest your body. Okay. You don't just continually do the drink on and on and on. You don't detox, on and on and on every day. So let's say you want to do the detox drink, but then you want to take it up a notch. And you can do that by adding our Juice Plus products. And Janice, if you want to just share with us a little bit about Juice Plus and our amazing product line,
Sure. Well, remember in my story when I said that I started flooding my body with fruits and vegetables, this is how I did it. You can see the 30 different fruits and vegetables that I was able to get into my own body and my kids every single day. Imagine getting that much nutrition into your toddlers. They're not going to eat all of those fruits and vegetables. And I will tell you, my kids have grown up on Juice Plus, and now I have four very active, busy teenagers who have been healthy just about their whole life. And as a mom, there's almost nothing that's more important to me than knowing they have that nutrition to start every single day. My oldest two kids are actually collegiate athletes, and I feel very strongly that the fact that they've grown up on Juice Plus is what has helped their bodies to be able to repair and recover from all of that strenuous exercise. And our Juice Plus Complete smoothies are amazing. We have this shake mix that is not only delicious, it is absolutely nutritious as well. When I first started this 14 years ago, I would have a shake for lunch every day. And it got me through those afternoon munchy times. You know, when I would find myself in the kitchen, just looking in the pantry, I really wasn't hungry. I just wanted to munch on something. Once I started adding these shakes to my lunchtime routine, I was satiated until dinner. I really didn't want any extra food. And now I eat them for breakfast every day, as well as my kids. And they are so delicious, and they're whole food based. They're not a supplement. If you look at the label, it doesn't say supplement facts. It says nutrition facts, because it's whole food. It's completely non-GMO, and there is excellent protein and fiber in the shakes. It's low fat, low sugar, gluten-free, just about everything you could possibly want. And look at some of these ingredients: spirulina from blue-green algae, pumpkin and pomegranate powder, so you're getting actually even more fruit powders than just from the Juice Plus itself. And then you're adding in the ancient grains, which are such an important part of our diet, and broccoli, alfalfa, and radish sprouts. And the smoothies are delicious. We have an entire recipe booklet that we can send to you. When you're in a hurry, you can just mix it with 8 ounces of water or coconut water or any kind of milk you choose. You shake it up in the shaker cup and you're out the door. Or if you have a little bit more time, you can make it in a blender with some frozen fruit. It's delicious. And our new complete bars. These are like getting a shake on the go. And they are delicious. And they have that same nutrition that our complete shakes have. They come in 2 different flavors: tart cherry and honey, and dark chocolate and fig. I tell you, when I have that chocolate craving, that dark chocolate and fig hits the spot every time.
Good. So good. And finally, you may want to do a whole enchilada. Okay, maybe not an enchilada with cheese, but you may want to just take it up another notch and do a challenge or one of our transformation programs. And basically what this is if you're doing the Juice Plus products, we have a program for you that is a 28-day challenge where you are basically focusing on clean eating. Okay, so what we want you to do is maybe 4 to 5 meals a day. 2 of those will be shakes. So instead of 1 shake a day, you're doing 2 shakes a day. And then the rest of your meals are clean eating. And so we're really recommending that you either reduce or hopefully eliminate sugar, alcohol, processed grains, anything that comes in a box or is prepackaged. It's really about getting back to nature and whole food nutrition for a month. You know, anybody can do that for a month. And I will tell you, it is amazing. You know, Sean and I have been on Juice Plus for over 20 years now. And so, I mean, I started in my late 20s, And yeah, over 20 years. Yeah. Mhm. And I had some really good results, but nothing earth shattering. I was already a vegetarian. I was juicing. I was an athlete. I felt really good. And Juice Plus did help me with some things. I started sleeping a little bit better. I started noticing like my bruising going away. My immune system got better over time. But I'll tell you, when I did this challenge, it was dramatic for me. And I was able to lose kind of that 6 or 7 pounds that is really hard at the end. And it just dropped off. And Sean also, he lost about 12 pounds doing this. And best of all, we felt so amazing with this diet. And really what we want to do is we want people to create new healthy habits, simple but healthy habits. And we have a program to help you do that. And this is just a look of, one of the things. This is a refrigerator and pantry sheet that we have to help you just as a guideline. It's not about focusing on what you can have. Look at all the things that you can have, plus more. And we also really love to support people with a like-minded community. So you can join one of our secret Facebook groups. This is mine at the moment, which is focused on healthy holiday tips. And there is inspiration. There's a lot of information. We have tips. We have recipes. And we have a community of like-minded people who are supporting each other with this. I mean, what could be better than that? And really, I just want to say, cheers to all of this. We really hope that this helps you. We know that life is crazy and busy. And anything that we can do to find a way to simplify and find an easier way to detox our body, to cleanse our body, to introduce and flood our bodies with just great nutrition and fruits and vegetables, it's all good. So whether you're starting with just the drink, that's great. That's a great place to start. And then maybe you want to up it up to adding some Juice Plus or shakes or bars to you and your family's diet. And then the third level is, if you want to embrace one of these challenges or in transformation programs, I really, really want to encourage you to do that because it has been life-changing for so many people. So again, cheers to more energy, to health, to your vitality. Bottoms up.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining us.